God.
What do we say about Liz?
Yeah, what is there to say about Liz?
Your laugh is literally the most contagious thing. If you laugh, I laugh.
I can listen to you laugh for like hours. Your laugh is like so contagious. Everything's so much fun like with you there.
Every single day at practice or even a game, she'll be like, "Hey, Emily Moore, what's up?" And I was like, that's why I'm happy.
She's just like the biggest goofball.
Rad dude, red.
When I first came in, she was the person that I could sit and mess with. Like in Florida, I started getting close with her. She decided to piss me off, so I took her glove and I punted it to the outfield. And then from there, she just knew not to mess with me.
If I had her for secret shaming, I told her I was gonna buy her a bag of peanuts.
When she was our roommate in
And
Florida,
we fed her peanut M&Ms.
Can you feel the love, Liz?
I don't know what I'm going to do next year. I'll miss you in the outfield because you catch anything that comes to you when I'm pitching, and I love you for that. I'm just going to miss you a lot.
Always made me feel so welcome, so I thank you for that, and I'm definitely going to miss seeing you every single day.
Hi, Beck. What's up?
hi Becky.
I feel like I've known you for years, and I only met you a couple months ago.
I think you definitely brought a lot to this team this year.
You're always so fun to be with. You're always dancing and singing.
Every single song that was put on, she knew every single word. She sang every single song, and she did not stop.
I remember that was one of the things in Florida when we were at dinner. You were like just dancing at the table, and everyone was like, "Why is she dancing?" And you started saying, "Like I'm just trying to get Emily to laugh. Like I can never get her to laugh," and then I ended up laughing. Dance moves are killer. Just when I'm down on the field, you've been the one to always bring me up, and especially like on being the pitcher and stuff. Like you have so much pressure on you already, and you're the one looking back at me like, "Hey, like next play," and I appreciate that a lot.
And I'm happy that you chose like us to be your like final family on the field. I think that's really awesome, and we were happy to have you.
Chitwood. You are the most. What's the word I'm thinking?
Intimidating?
Okay, wait. That's what I was trying to say. But
At
like,
first, in a
you're
good
very
way.
intimidating. But like, your personality is like so fun.
My favorite memory was coming up to you in Florida after you were done pitching and Kate pulled you out. And you were in the dugout and you were shedding a tear, and I walked up to you and everyone was like looking at me like, what is this girl doing? And I said, if I see another tear, I'm gonna punch you. And you just burst out laughing. I thought I was gonna get my butt kicked, realistically. But you started laughing, and I think that since then, like I was always able to come up to you and joke around with you. So.
You were sitting up in the dugout, and you just took a Kaylee Cable line drive to the temple, and you were stone cold. Like this thing rattled you, and you didn't even make a face. People are freaking out. We're like, Chitwood's gonna die. And you just didn't cry, you didn't bruise, you didn't do anything, and you didn't end up crying until they said that you're not safe to drive home that day.
I'll never forget the time that I hit you with the foul ball, and I feel like you're going to have that bruise for the rest of your life. That's just something to remember me by.
You'll definitely be missed.
We love you.
Angie Malsek.
I remember when you broke your bat last year and you used mine, I was like, heck yeah, like Angie Malsek's using my bat.
Like the first time I ever came on a tour here, you were one of the people that I talked to and was like one of the big decision makers that made me come here and want to play softball, because at first I wasn't sure because worried about being a bio major, but then you were the one that told me that like it's totally okay, like you make time for it, and I want to thank you for that.
You were definitely like a huge reason why I came here, because like on my recruit night, you and Britt were like super welcoming, and like you both like made me feel like super at place, and like I just remember I literally called you pretty all night.
I don't know, she's a full package. She's just so beautiful too at the same time. I don't even know what's going on.
Your work ethic during practice and games, just being a senior, your presence is like so known.
She is literally one of the people that has pushed me to get better. Like last year when we ran the Pacer, it was always a competition, like a friendly competition between me and Angie, and she pushed me to be better than I already am.
Yeah. I always go back to my injury, because when I felt no one was there, you were, and you were constantly sending me inspirational videos and just always keeping my head up when I really didn't think that I could do it anymore.
I look up to you. You have been a major role model for me, and I'm going to miss you a lot next year.
Bree
bots.
I just have so many, like I can't even like wrap up into like a small video like this all the things I have to say about Bree.
You're literally like one of the best captains like I've ever had.
You're just always there to pick people up, and like even if you make a mistake yourself, you own up to it, and you're like, okay, I'm sorry guys, like I'll do better next time, and you do, which is great.
You're literally one of my biggest role models. I look up to you no matter what it is.
I feel like she's the backbone of the team. Like,
Agreed.
she gets along with everyone. She supports everyone.
She's always there for everyone.
She works her ass off to, like, be in her spot, and she just, like, cares for everyone. And I don't know how she finds time to do all the things that she does.
She's an all-around great person.
Yeah, like, I really just can't. Like, even I'm getting teary-eyed thinking that she's leaving. Like,
I couldn't be more grateful to have you in my life.
We love you, Bree. We love you lots, Bree.
Mwah.
Coot.
Coot. Hey, Courtney.
I guess it's time to say thank you for trying to stop every ball that I couldn't throw to first. I'll get it eventually, don't worry.
You're the clumsiest person I know.
I wish that I was, like, a senior now so that I could have, like, counted and kept tally of the amount of times that, like, Courtney has fallen, like, from freshman to senior year.
I remember we were playing Dominican and it was, like, pouring down rain, and Courtney's at first base, and she eats it, and then the runner eats it because Courtney ate it, and it's just, like, a mess.
You're honestly, again, one of the best captains somebody could have. You're always so positive and so helpful.
You're just always like, what do you need? Like, I'll do it for you.
I know that, like, whenever I need anything, I can come to you. I don't know how to bunt sometimes because I had to switch from bunting like this to bunting like this. And, like, obviously that's, like, a third grade question, but I know that I can, like, come to you and be like, Courtney, I'm scared. And you'll be like, here, honey, like, let me show you how to hold the bat.
I
Like,
couldn't be more grateful to have you as a captain, friend, and teammate.
The shoulder tapping. I'll get you.
You will definitely be missed, but you better stay in contact with all of us.
Jenna. Twerking is the first thing that comes to my mind, like, when, like, you mentioned Jenna.
The one thing I remember coming in, like, in the fall is the one thing everyone talked about was your twerking.
And the bus rides, when you always twerk, and when you sprain your foot or whatever, or your ankle, and you still got up on top of the chair and started twerking, and everyone's like, well, okay.
The grind doesn't stop for a sprained ankle.
Yeah.
oh my God! When I came in as a freshman, you were, like, one of the first people that I actually talked to. So you, like, definitely, like, took me under your wing a little bit.
You were the one person that I got in contact with to come do a visit here because of Morgan. I remember coming here and with Taylor, and we went to dinner with the team, and you really made us feel welcomed.
Coming here, obviously, like, I was super scared, but you were always, like, the one person who was giving me, like, feedback during fall ball and, like, telling me how I could be better and, like, what I can do to be better because, like, obviously I wanted to be just like you because you're an amazing all-around player. Like, you literally do so much for our team. Thank you for always taking care of me and pushing me to be better.
You will definitely be missed, but I know I will see you all the time, so I'm not too worried.
Let's go, Fargo!
Brittany is, like, the go-to person, like, for me. Like, I can genuinely, like, talk to her about anything, if it's softball, if it's, like, any drama or advice that I need, if it's especially school.
You've shown me that in any situation when somebody is needed, you step in no matter what the occasion, even if you don't want to do it.
She's always put in, like, those awkward situations where she's asked to get a big hit, and she always ends up doing it. I remember one game she was asked with, like, bases loaded and hit a line drive to third or to left field and literally scored 2 runs in. And that's not something easy for a lot of people to do.
I feel like you're the one person in the dugout that, like, no matter what, you're always cheering. You always have some kind of encouragement to say.
I love when you catch me because you just make it so fun.
I just love her so much, and I don't want her to leave.
We always laugh in the dugout, and I think it's so fun, so I'm going to miss you.
Hi, this is Katie Snyder, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Katie Snyder.
One more time for the fun time. One more time for the fun time.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Tiffany's gonna cry.
I know, I'm like already like tearing up. This is so stupid.
Oh my God, she's crying.
I'm going to have a mental breakdown when
we move into campus next year
And you're
not here.
Katie Snyder really brings out the best in every single person.
It's always great to be able to go to you simply for a smile, laugh, or even a serious conversation.
Katie, you are the life of the party.
Coming in, there was like a select few that I really wanted to be friends with, and you were the number one person. I was like, I need to be her friend. Like, I need to surround myself with Katie Snyder at all times. Like,
It's like you never have a bad day.
It's just gonna be a totally different atmosphere
Without her.
without her next year, and I don't want to see what it's gonna be like.
I think the greatest thing that you've ever said to me is that I have the potential to fill your shoes once you leave. And that is like the greatest compliment in the world, because like if I can be even half the person you are, like I'll be set for life.
There's not gonna be a single person who will ever compare.
Katie
to
Snyder
Snyder.
left her mark at BYU.
Yeah, she definitely
She left a
left her
big mark, and she's
Yes.
gonna leave a big hole in a lot of people's
Honestly,
hearts.
that like
I just don't know what I'm gonna do without you next year.
Oh.